Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm doing another palette bingo, and this time I'm using the Be Perfect Carnival palette with Stacey Marie, otherwise known as the Antidote. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I believe this has 45 shades in it. Yes, it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 45 shades in it. So let me get my random number generator together and we can start. First shade we're going to be using is 38. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. Venom. Ooh. That's the shade right here. Put it on the back of my hand so you guys can see. And I'm also going to write it down so I don't forget. Hopefully I don't have an all shimmer look like I had yesterday because that was rough. I had to cheat a little bit with that one. Okay, next one is 7. So 5, 6, 7. Honey. So we have 2 shimmers already. Ooh, that's a beautiful color though. All right. Next one is 44. So we're all the way down here using the shade Sable. So let me get this shimmer off of my hand first. Ooh. This is a beautiful green. Like a Granny apple green. Granny Smith apple. That's that shade right there. 23. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23. Dusty Rose. Which is this shade right here. Very interesting color story we got going on. Going in with the last 2. We have 6, which is the shade Fall right here. This one. That was a terrible swatch. Let me try again. There we go. And the last shade is going to be 39. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Dusty. Which hopefully we will not be today. Looking dusty. So it's actually the next morning when I'm filming this because I had to stop yesterday. Mom life. But it's 5 o'clock in the morning, so I should have plenty of time. This is the color story that we're working with. Because remember, I wrote them down, so I knew exactly what colors to swatch. So this is what we're doing. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first shade I'm going in with is Sable, which is right here. And I'm going to place that on my outer and inner corner. And my eyes are already primed. I just used some concealer because I could not find my Milani Make It Last eye primer. So we're just going old school today. Are you guys liking these palette bingos? Because I'm actually really enjoying it. I didn't really enjoy the rich one because it was all shimmers, but it's random, so hopefully the next time I do it, it won't be all shimmers. All right, next I'm going to take the shade Dusty, which is this one right here, and use this as a transition color. And bringing this across my lid. It's going to be a closed halo. But it's a pretty light shade, so it's not going to create a harsh line or anything. And I'm just patting. I am about to have a hot flash right now. I can feel it coming. I think I've pinpointed where they're coming from because I wasn't having them before, but I also wasn't drinking as much caffeine. So I think they're coming from my caffeine intake because I'd be sweating at night too. So I think I have to hold back on my caffeine, which is gonna suck because I'm addicted to caffeine. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Venom. And I'm going to apply that with a brush to the center of my lid, bringing it all the way up into that transition color. And I'm using a brush because I don't want it to be too intense. I want the next shade to be intense, so I will be using my finger with the next shade, but for Venom, we're just going to use a brush. Ooh, isn't that pretty? I think I got lucky with these shades. This was a good palette bingo. And then I'm going to go back in with Sable just around the edges of Venom and Sable, just so the blend is nice. Don't want anything to be too harsh. All right, next I'm going in with the shade Honey, right here. And I'm going to use this with my finger and put that right in the center of the lid. I'm not bringing it up into my crease, I'm just keeping it on the lid. So that is the top of the eyes done. I have 2 more shades to go with, but first I'm going to tight-line my bottom lash line with a ColourPop pencil in the shade Swerve, I believe. Yep, Swerve. I'm also going to tight-line my upper waterline. And then on the outer and inner corners, I'm just going to take some of that gel pencil and make a little triangle and blend it out. So we have a little bit of smokiness in this look. Because you guys know I love a good smoke. I don't know if you can see the difference between right here and right here, but that's what we're doing. All right, now it's time for our last 2 shades. I'm going to go in with the shade Fall right here and place it underneath my lash line. What should I go in with? Actually, scratch that. I'm going to go in with Dusty Rose first, right here. And put that underneath my eye. I'm then going to go in with the shade Fall and get that right up against my lash line. Just on the outer corners. And these are the eyes complete. I'm going to go off camera, put on a mascara, do the rest of my face, and come back and show you the final look. And here I am back with the final look. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. I got a hair on my face. I can feel it. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch this palette bingo. How are you guys liking this series? Let me know that down below too. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Press the subscribe button down in the description box so you don't miss any more content from me. Share this video because you know sharing is caring, and since you're here, you might as well watch some more videos. So there they are popping off right there and right there. Right there and right there. Right there and right there. Support your girl, okay? And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!